G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be jumping in and playing round 2 of the Pro Series this week, which is the Masters, obviously at Georgia Golf Club. So we're going to jump in and play round 2. It's off the white tees, Saturday pins, stimp is 12. We got fairway firmness soft, green firmness normal, so the greens are starting to firm up. And it is breezy today, which kind of ties in nicely because the tournament was actually suspended due to wind. I don't think TechBuds had a chance to go in there and update those 3 trees that fell over though. So let's jump in and play round 2 of the Masters. Okay, so I've done a bit of a warm up. We are off the white tees again, which is kind of good. Let's take it over the corner and hopefully just hit a good drive like we did here yesterday. And the thing I've got to try and do today is eliminate those big left misses that I was getting yesterday. So hopefully I can do that and we can put a good score on the board. Okay, off to a good start. That's going to be just perfect. Nice draw down the middle. Now, the leading score after round 1 was 13 under. So I got done by 10 shots that first round. If I hadn't had those silly bogeys and double, it obviously would have been a lot better. So we're going to try and eliminate those today, and hopefully the putter is still hot. We've left ourselves 89 yards in to this first hole. The wind is kind of into out of the right. We've got normal greens now, so they're not going to be as receptive. So I'm going to hit about a 92-yard shot as a feel. Come on, be good. All right, off to a good start, and that was 92 yards on the carry. All right, it's going to leave us a right to left, slightly uphill putt. Great putt. And that's how we want to start. Really good drive, amazing second shot, birdie on the first. Okay, on to the second, par 5. Again, we played this yesterday. Let's just bomb one down there. The pin is kind of middle right side of green, and we're dead downwind, so this should just be a perfect drive, and it should leave us a pretty short shot in because we're off the white tees. Oh no. The left misses back. That's not going to be good. Okay. Oh man, that shot is killing me. Should have aimed that further right. Okay, well there's only one place to go now, and that's just chipping it back into the fairway. Okay, I hit it a little bit too soft, but that's fine because that's just going to be a gap wedge. Okay, so a bit of a wasted opportunity, but that's fine because we can still get birdie. Downhill, it's going to come out a bit right. The wind's going to push it, so I'm just going to aim a bit further left, and I'm just going to hit a smooth gap wedge. Oh no, I pulled it. How's that gone 127? I don't understand that. I've been getting a few odd yardages recently, and yeah, gap wedge for me is a 120-yard club, so that's really odd. Maybe it's this speed training. That's going to leave me a tough chip now. I've got to save par. A bogey here would just be really disappointing, considering it's such a short par 5. So if I plan to land this around 14 yards, it should feed down to the hole there. Okay, I did what I wanted to, and that's got to sit. That's a really bad miss. And I've just hit that too hard. I carried it the distance I wanted to, but I'd obviously just misjudged the shot. Looking back, I should have just played it a little softer and just been short, if anything, because now I'm pretty dead. And now I'm staring double bogey in the face unless I hit like a really good shot. Let's just get it out and be safe. Okay. And that was a silly, silly play. And now we've got a tough putt for bogey on a par 5, where to be honest, if I hit a solid drive, I would have had like an 8-iron in. Just didn't play enough break. It was a good putt. And that's just purely bad course management. Yes, I hit a bad drive, but it really wasn't that bad. I could have easily made birdie, at least par. Purely bad course management led to that double bogey. I hate seeing that because I told myself I wasn't going to make a double bogey today. But let's get it going and let's make up for that now. All right, let's aim a little right down the right center of the fairway and let's bomb a drive. That was a good swing. Get down there. Happy with that one. Right, now let's capitalize. What have we got? 47. The green kind of all slopes right to left. And it is, I've got to remember it's normal greens now, not soft. All right, so if I plan to land this about 41, play a little right, I am on the left slope. It should kick and feed towards the hole. Go. A little bit soft. Ah, that's annoying. I should have got that closer. Those are the shots that I really need to capitalize on. So we've got a right to left putt now, big time. At least it's not uphill or downhill. Just a little bit hard for the line. And that was silly. I should have at least got that in the circle. Great putt. It's amazing how realistic this golf feels with the new projector. I'm actually looking up as if it's a proper putt. It's really cool. Okay, on to hole 4, tough par 3, and I really feel like I should be shooting better than this, so let's get it going. Pins in an accessible location. I am going to have to hit it quite good though to actually carry it onto the green. So I'm just going to have to hit a decent 4-iron. We are 9 yards downhill. That's got to get left. Hit it wind. Just blocked it trying to hit it high. Okay. And if that was online, it would have been a really good shot. But now I've left myself quite a hard chip shot. Let's have a look at this. 27 yards and everything slopes right to left. So I've got to kind of aim it up here and hope that it just feeds down below the hole. Come on, feed into that circle. A little bit short. Now I've got a testing putt for the par. That's a great putt. Really happy with that one. Okay, on to the 5th hole. We have 278 yards to carry those bunkers. Shouldn't be an issue because I'm downwind. So let's just put a smooth swing on it and hit the fairway. Nice. That is perfect. Okay, that's going to leave me 118 in, and we are downwind. It's going to come out a little left, but that wind's going to push it right. So I'm just going to aim pretty much straight at the hole. And this shot, ordinarily, I'd just be saying, just hit a gap wedge, but apparently I hit my gap wedge 130 now, so I'm going to have to really try and control this, and I am downwind. So I'm going to try and land this about 110 to 112 yards as a feel. Go. Okay, really happy with that shot. And that came in nice and low and didn't spin as much, so that was really good. Nice. And we definitely needed that. 166, downhill 8, so 158. Let's have a look at this green. Pins tucked on the front. Okay, I should be able to use this backstop and bring it back a bit. So I am into the wind as well. So usually I play the wind for every mile an hour into, I just add a % onto my total yardage. So I'll calculate where I want to land the ball. So say I want to land this around 170. I'll take 8 off that. So I'm going to go 162. And then I'm going to add, say, 7% for the wind, which gives me 173 yards. So I'm just going to hit a 7-iron. Sit. That's gone long as well. Okay, so maybe I've just gained a bit of length through the bag with this speed training I've been doing. Okay, 18 yards. Now I've got a tough shot. Keep leaving myself these tough chips. So I've just got to pretty much land it on this slope. And it should just feed down. Come on, sit there. That's a really good shot. That was exactly what I was trying to do. A foot up on my screen. Perfect. Okay, on to the 7th. Let's start this birdie train happening now. And I hit a really good drive on this hole the first round, so let's just try to do the same. Cut. That's going to be fine. Be on an uphill lie though. Okay, 43 yards. It is on an uphill lie like I thought, and I do have a little bit of a backstop to play with, so it's going to come out a bit right. Let's just try and land this one about 41 yards and have it spin. Should spin. Lovely. That was a great shot. And to do that little spinning shot, all I did was open the face slightly, and then I took about a 55-yard swing, and the ball's going to come out a little bit higher, softer, and spin a bit more. Okay, we're under par. We're on the 8th hole. To carry those bunkers, no issues for me. We are into the wind though, so I'm going to have to hit a good drive if I want to reach this hole in 2. So I will go a bit harder at this drive, noting that it is a par 5 and I want to reach it in 2. I'm going to aim down the right side because what I've noticed is when I start going after it, I do turn it over a little more than I would like. I'm still working on my swing as I'm building speed, so it's a bit of a juggling act. And of course, you play for the draw and then you hit a fade, and that's just typical. Oh, it's come back into the semi though, so that's good. That's so funny. That is just golf, isn't it? You say, when I go after it, I hit a little bit of a draw, and then you aim right to allow for that draw, and then you hit it straight or a fade. That's golf. Okay, we have 260. We're uphill though, so realistically, I'm not going to be able to get all the way back to the flag. I might be able to reach the front edge of the green though, so I'm just going to take a 3-wood and just try and absolutely rip this. Okay, get right. There's the draw. Kick right. Be good. And that's a great shot from there. Really happy with that. Happy with that ball speed as well. Okay, we have got, is this a triple breaker? No, double. It's going to start off left to right and then go predominantly right to left. This putt is all about speed though. I'll just turn on my frame counter. I've been forgetting to do that. Sit. Don't go off the green. Oh no. I thought that was going to be good for speed. Just going to go off the back there. All right, that's going to leave us a pretty makeable putt for birdie, to be honest. So I'm going to go just outside left edge. Get in. What a putt. That's a great birdie. Especially after that drive. Really happy with that. Okay, on to the 9th. And let's see if we can get to 3 under this side and then start making some birdies. Tell you what, how about I don't get ahead of myself? Let's just play it shot by shot. Let's rip a drive down there, give ourselves a short shot in. Nice. That is going to be perfect. A1 position. Okay, 99 yards, 100 yards, uphill 10. So I've got 110, 109 if you want to be picky. So I do have a bit of a backstop, but I don't want this to spin. As soon as I start adding too much spin on this, it's just going to rip back and potentially go off the green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a 52 and do a 3/4 shot just to take the distance off it. Be good. Sit down. Might be a little long. Okay, use that backstop now. Come back. Keep coming. Keep coming. All right. Thought that would come back a bit more, but it's a pretty good leave. So we've got 12 feet. We are downhill, and this is going to break quite a fair bit because it's downhill. Okay, so let's just aim there. Oh, and I just played it too hard. And that's a bad putt. Great putt. All right, so we're making the turn at 2 under par with a double bogey on a par 5. Let's get it going the back 9. Move over to the right side of the tee box. We are downwind today, so this could be a hybrid. Now I'm going to hit a 3-wood. I'm just going to do the same play I did yesterday. I'm just going to hit a draw with a 3-wood, and this should be perfect. I've lost my 3-wood tee. Okay, found my tee. Should be perfect. Nice draw. And that's going to be money. That was one of those ones as soon as you make contact with your ball, you're like, that's perfect. Cool, 166 less 4, 162. We are downwind. It's going to come out left. And the biggest thing with this shot is I don't want to miss the green left. So downwind, the calculation's a little bit different. I take about 0.5% off per mile per hour. So I'm going to play this one, I'm going to say 5%, which is going to leave me 153 as a yardage. So if I just hit 9-iron, it should be perfectly safe and hopefully end up next to the flag. What I will do, because I know if you miss left, it's dead, I'm just going to err on the side of caution. I'm going to aim pretty much at the middle of the green here. Oh no, don't go left. Sit. Okay, happy with that. When I hit that, I thought, oh no, that's going to draw too much. Lucky I aimed at the middle of the green, see? My course management's getting better. All right, big left to right putt now, and it's slightly downhill, pretty much flat. I think I'm gonna need to get a Roxer control box because I can see the putt so much better on my big 4K projector now than I can my screen. No, I hit it too hard again. Okay. It's a par and on to Amen corner. And it's going to be the same shot as yesterday. I'm just going to hit a driver. I'm going to have to play a bit more of a cut today because the wind's going to kind of want to push it left. So it'll be driver with a harder cut. And that's perfect. That will do just nicely. Okay, 92 yards downhill, so 88, a little bit downwind. It's going to come out a slightly left. I'm just going to play an 86-yard shot as a feel. Get up a touch. Stay in the circle. Oh, typical. They love leaving me these testers. Great putt. Okay, we'll take that. Birdie at the first hole of Amen corner. All right, on to the 12th, the famous 12th. 142 yards, slightly downhill. The wind just swirled. We got swirling wind. I was just into the wind, and now it's down. Maybe I was. I thought it was into the wind. Okay, we have 142, and you can't really take this on because if you go left, there's nothing good that's going to happen from over there. So I'm going to aim right. I am downwind. So I'll play it about 6% downwind. That's leaving 133 to that location. I'm just going to take a little bit off a pitching wedge. Go. Don't! I thought that was going to be better than that. At least it didn't roll back into the bunker, although I wouldn't fancy this shot in real life. Look at this uphill slope. I mean, that's crazy. I'm going to have to carry that, which makes this shot quite hard. So I'm going to have to try and land it above that little slope. So it's going to be more of like a pitch / like flop shot style shot. And I've only got to carry it about 4 yards. So this is a hard shot. This is a really hard shot. Look how good those azaleas look though. All right, let's do, I'm on an upslope, a big upslope. So let's just hit like almost like a little normal chip shot, not a bump and run. We'll hit a chip shot and I'll try and land this just into my screen. That should be perfect. Sit, sit, sit. Ah, it's too hard. All right, saying I'm still on the green, so that's good. I thought that was going to be perfect. I'm just going to go just outside left edge and let's try hard to make this putt. Get in. Great putt. Didn't want to give that away. Okay, on to the 13th. And we're on the forward tee, so this hole's playing very short. But it actually kind of makes it hard because then you've got to really try and hook something around the corner. All right, same plan as yesterday. I'm going to aim out to the right and just try and hit a big high draw. And hopefully this time I can execute a bit better. We are into the wind, so it'll take a bit of distance off. Low hook. Get through. That is so lucky. That is so lucky. I mean, big high draw and a low hook, kind of the same thing. Anyway, we're 153 yards out. Okay, that's twice I haven't been able to execute that shot. Okay, it's going to come out left. 153. It's right in between yardages. I'm not going to get a 9-iron there. It will feed left to right though. The wind's going to push it left. So if I pretty much aim at the flag, or just right of the flag, it should come out left. The wind will push it left into that slope, but then it should feed all the way back down. So let's do that. Let's hit an 8-iron and just do like a little 3/4 shot. On second thoughts, I'm just going to try rip a 9. I'm going to have to hit this perfect. But if I do, it'll get so close to the hole. This is the total risk reward of Augusta right now. Which I did, so that should be perfect. Come on. Feed down there now. It stayed up there. Okay, I thought that would feed down a bit more. Maybe it's just a bit too short. I do have a massive left to right putt now, and it is downhill. This is all about speed. It's all about matching the speed with the line. Come on. Get there. Get there. Ah, oh, just short. Just short. That was such a good putt. All right, let's bomb one down 14 now. We have 427 par 4, wind off the left. So let's just aim left side of fairway and just hit a drive down there. That was a great swing. I loved everything about that swing. Okay, that's going to leave us 133 or 132 to this pin. And look at where this pin is. It's tucked all the way on the right side of the green. Now the pros, they have the option of throwing it way up here and having it roll all the way back. So I think at the actual Masters, I think the greens run at like 14 or 15 because they seem to get a lot more run out on their shots into the green. I am on a right slope and there's wind off the left. So I am going to aim quite far left and I'm just going to hit a pitching wedge. Be good. Oh, it's got to sit. Sit down. Sit. Okay, I just hit that too well. Executed it perfectly. Hit it well. Little fade, but I just hit it too hard. 19 feet. Big time right to left. Oh, so close. Just not enough break. Okay, on to the 15th. Let's get something happening. I'm just going to try and rip one just like I did yesterday. I'll play it down the right side and hopefully the wind just brings it back. Oh, don't hook. Don't get behind those trees. Please have a shot. Okay, I think I have a shot out of the pine straw. I wish I paid attention and remembered what pine straw did to the ball. I don't think it's much. I think it's like semi-rough, but I kind of would love to know that right now. Let's go middle of the green, 178. This is where I want to know what pine straw does. Because if I hit 7-iron and it takes off 5%, I'll be in the water, but I don't think it takes off 5%. So it's effectively playing 172 because it's downhill 6. I'm going to hit 7-iron. Hit it good. Oh, that's gone 180. Sit down. That's unbelievable. I don't think I've ever hit a 7-iron that long. It must be the speed training. The speed training must be going through my bag now and affecting all my iron shots and wedge shots because I'm hitting some shots where I'm like, that is long for me. I mean, I don't think I've ever hit a 7-iron 181 yards before, so that's pretty cool. Okay, 14-yard, little chip shot back now. It's going to come out right, and everything feeds left to right. Let's try and land this around 14 to 15 feet in my sim rim. Be good. Oh no, sit. Okay, too hard. And I thought that was going to be really good when I hit it. I swear that said uphill to the hole, but it's downhill. I'm going to have to look at that in the replay because I played that a little bit harder because it said uphill. Maybe that was talking from my position I should have looked at the green because I knew it was downhill. I'm going to putt this. Lucky we didn't go in the water hazard there. So I'm going to putt this. I'll play it. It's going to break a fair bit. Now we are definitely uphill and we have 15 feet. It's going to play about 17, 18 feet. Oh, it just took off dead left. That is a disappointing par on the 15th. Very disappointing par. And I should have paid attention to that chip shot because I knew it wasn't uphill. Okay, on to the 16th. And we've got the famous pin placement there on the right side of the green. And this is a hard pin to access. But, especially at that yardage as well. It is into the wind though. So I think just a standard 8 iron should be pretty good. So let's just do that. Stock smooth 8 iron. How is that going right? Oh, come on. I don't know how that went right. Now I've got a tough shot. Everything kind of feeds left and then slightly into, and then when it hits the green, it's right to left. The hard thing about this now is we've got soft fairways, so it's not going to react like it would if it was normal. So I'm going to try and land this short of the green, and then hopefully it'll roll up to the hole. I just don't know how these soft fairways are going to react with this chip. Okay, I'm going to try and carry this 12 to 13 feet in my sim room. Should be perfect. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, that's lucky. That is very lucky. And I carried it 12. I should have carried it a little bit less because I thought the soft fairways would make that stop a bit quicker. I don't know if that's enough, to be honest. I'll play it a little bit higher. Great putt. That was a really good save. Okay, 17th, par 4. Let's have a look at the scorecard. All right, at least we've got a clean scorecard this 9. Famous last words. Let's try and bomb one down the middle. And the good news is if I miss it right, I should be okay. So as long as I hit this solid, I can go left or right and I should be okay. I should still have a shot to the green. Where the pin's located though, I do want to be a bit further right. So I'm going to aim down the middle and if anything, try and fade it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, we have 88 yards. Wind off the left. I think this is just going to be my little 87-yard shot. Go. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. And that hurts because I do have an 87-yard shot that's quite reliable. Now I've got a tough shot back to this hole. Just not matching it up today. I'm just not making use of my good drives. The drive has been a lot better today. Sit. Hit it too hard again. Just don't have the touch around the greens. It's left me a pretty simple putt for a par. I'm just going to go inside right. Great putt. On to the 18th and 4 under par. And I really feel like I've hit it better than that. Dead into the wind. So I'm just going to try and pound a driver. Again, it's going to be a tough drive because the fairway is going to be so narrow where I'm trying to hit it in between the trees and the bunkers. So let's just hit a good drive. Get left. Ah, that was just so close to being perfect. I mean, that was very unlucky, to be honest. I actually hit that really good. And I've done myself in again on the 18th. Now I've got 2 options. One's a low punch, straight at that bunker, and get the up and down. The other option is playing it way out here and trying to hit a massive slice, which, to be honest, I don't think is the right play. So I'm just going to aim at that bunker and just try hit a low bullet through there. Came out right. It's in play, and that shot just came out dead right. And from watching this on TV, everything's going to slope right to left. I know that, so I'm going to aim right. I just want to kind of get a look at this green though. Okay, so if I try and land this using my mini map around 28 yards, 27, let's go even shorter, let's go 27 yards. If I try and land it around there, everything should feed down to that hole. So I'm going to try and carry this. Let's even go shorter. Been hitting everything long. Let's go 25 yards as a feel. Go. Oh, that could have been bad. And it was definitely short. I didn't carry it the 25 yards I wanted to, and I've left it way short. Now got a really tough putt for a par. Okay, let's match the speed with that line. 19 feet as a feel. Go. Just didn't hit it. And again, that's going to be a disappointing bogey on the 18th. We've had a double bogey in there and a bogey. 3 under par again. Not the worst score, but just, I guess that's Augusta, right? Like I feel like I hit it a lot better than that, and I'm walking away with pretty average score, to be honest, compared to how I felt like I should have played or how I should have scored. So it is what it is. Let's keep the good golf going. Hopefully the final round tomorrow, I'll shoot better than that. Fingers crossed for a low one and hopefully vault up that leaderboard. We're going to go low on Sunday at the Masters. Stay tuned. If you like that, let me know. If you want to see more of these course videos, let me know, and I will catch you for the final round. Cheers.